sorry, I've been quite quiet. I've had exams at uni and I haven't quite finished yet. But I've almost finished uni, so I have a little bit more time for things like YouTube. So if you have any suggestions of what kind of videos you want me to make, let me know down below. I've been really enjoying making vlogs. Some quiet, but I thought in this vlog I would kind of chat and just take you along with me. For the day, I need to go to my local package free shop. I'm going to show you a little haul from what I got this weekend. My partner and I went to Bath for our anniversary. But if you're new here, my name is Eva. I study environmental science. I'm also a climate activist and I've been living a sustainable vegan lifestyle for 5+ years now. And it's what I'm super passionate about. I'm super passionate about making sustainable living affordable, simple, mindful, and cutting out all the green capitalism crap and just getting back to basics. So I went to Bath this weekend with my partner for our anniversary and I got loads of stuff, not random stuff. Like I said, I don't buy into like loads of green capitalism crap, but I am very passionate about books and reading. And if you want me to talk more about that on my channel, just let me know because I really would love to. We bought loads of books and loads of book stuff and loads of tea because I'm also really passionate about tea. So I have myself a cup of tea. So if you want to get yourself a cup of tea or coffee, then pause this video now and go get yourself one while we go through all the books that Actually, let's start with the tea shop because I remember that. I got quite a lot from the tea shop. So this tea shop in Bath was called the Tea House Emporium and they also sold vegan hot chocolate. Not that many ingredients and in paper. I haven't opened it, so I don't know if it doesn't sound like it's in a bag in there, so I don't want to open it until I use it. But all of the rest of their packaging, we got a lot of teas, is biodegradable. Even the plastic kind of window here is bioplastic, which means it can be industrially composted, in which we have in this building. So when I empty these into our jars, we can industrially compost them. So these range from like £2 to like £3.50, I would say. So first of all, we got some peppermint tea and then some women's tea. This is just simply, it has things like St. John's wort, and I'm always looking for like herbal remedies for my period. I do really believe in the power of plants. Then we got peach tea that's already been opened, and my goodness, a cold brew overnight, peach iced tea the next day, beautiful. Got some more chamomile tea. I really like chamomile tea, but I'm running low, so I got some more chamomile. And so that is all the tea that I got, which is very exciting, as well as my hot chocolate. And then moving on to a second-hand shop, what I've wanted for a long time, because I've been using jar lids for so long, I wanted something a bit cuter, since we're always using strainers and things, is I managed to find myself one of these tea pots that you like put your like tea bags and tea strainers in. It's got a tiny chip, but otherwise it's in perfect condition, and I haven't used it yet because I wanted to show you first. Aren't you lucky? It's me just sitting here with my tea strainer. I could put it in here, but I didn't because I wanted to show you and my excitement. So I got that. Yeah, so in the same shop as I got the tea strainer, it was like a charity shop. I'll try and find it, but it had a bookstore downstairs. We got quite a lot of books. Anyway, book I've been looking for a while, Anna Karenina. I always call it Anna Katerina, but it's not. By Tolstoy. When you read a lot of books, they reference other books in them, and you're like, oh, I need to read that one, and then it kind of like spirals. So this is one of the books that I was recently reading a book and it mentioned it, so I really wanted to read it. My partner got Dostoevsky's White Nights. He loves Dostoevsky. We have loads of his novels up there. And then John Steinbeck in Dubious Battle. Again, that was my partner's choice. And then I picked this book called Dark Skies, A Journey into the Wild Night. And this lady here, Tiffany Francis, she's an environmentalist from the South Downs in Hampshire. So she's not too far from me, and she's a writer, artist, wonderful. Yeah, I really wanted to read this because I love books about nature, because obviously I'm very interested in the environment. And then, trigger warning, leave here if you don't want to talk about rape, sexual assault, things like that. Sorry. I'll put up a screen you can skip. I'll do a timestamp to after this point so that you can just skip it if you get upset. This one is called Rape, from Lucreta. Everyone's going to correct me for my pronunciation, but either way, I am dyslexic. To #MeToo. It examines the role of race, and the trope of the black rapist, the omission of male victims, and what we mean when we talk about rape culture. And it just seems so interesting. We got 5 more books from this bookshop, and this bookshop was called Bath Old Books. And my partner entered into a really lovely conversation about Russian literature with the guy who owns it, who was very passionate about Russian literature and visibly excited that he'd found someone that can also talk about Russian literature with him. So we got 5 books from there, and the first one I am so excited about, and it was the most expensive book we bought the whole trip, and it is Another Country by James Baldwin. If you don't know who James Baldwin is, I'll link his Wikipedia page down below, but it is a first edition. So this was printed in 1963. It's going to go in our special bookcase. John Steinbeck, East of Eden, my partner picked that one up. And then I picked this up. I'm going to butcher that name, but The Story of the Stone, and this is, volume 1, The Golden Days. So this is the great novel of manners in Chinese literature. And I've never read any Chinese literature, and I think it's important to read literature from all over the world. I've been reading quite a bit of Japanese recently. So yeah, I just thought I would pick this up and read it. And then my partner loves P.G. Wodehouse, and he's also learning Italian. So we found an Italian P.G. Wodehouse. And then I got this book, which, funny, saying I never read Russian authors, is Chekhov. And he is a Russian author. And these are just like short stories, Lady with the Lapdog and other stories. And yeah, I just really wanted to read it because all of our Russian literature is very heavy and big and scary. It'll be a really long video, I apologise. So this next bit makes no sense because I went off on a tangent, of course. So I'll be talking about this bookshop here. So they obviously, when they recycle their books, what they were doing is they were selling the original spines of the books. And I was like, that's such a great idea for bookmarks. And these were like £2 each, I think, but they are actually book spines. I think I'm going to put some tape along here just to keep them secure, but we got those for ourselves, which I just thought was really cool. First of all, I got Tolstoy's The Cossacks, another smaller one to read. And I think we kind of joint got this. This is again my partner loves Russian literature. And this just seems really interesting, if that's what it's called. And then I got The Flame of the Trees of Thika by Elizabeth Elspeth Huxley. And then the final book I got from that bookshop was a little bit more pricey because it's bigger, but it's The Return of the Native by Thomas Hardy. I've never read any Hardy, but I feel like I should, so I'm going to. And I'm not going to cry. I get so emotional about books, I'm so sorry. But this one actually was gifted to someone in February 1993, and it says, "To Jean, on the occasion of secret keeping, par excellence, to the memory of that happy day, with all my love, Susie." And I'll never know what that means. And for some reason that really means a lot to me. And yeah, I just think that's so beautiful. So yeah, that was the last book I got from George Bainham Books, and we're not gonna cry. This is a new book, and obviously there's a lot been going on in Palestine recently, so it's very current. And my partner and I really wanted to educate ourselves around the topic. So we picked up this one, The 100 Years' War on Palestine. Yeah, it's just a history of settler colonial conquest and resistance. And yeah, the final book I got is actually from the place where I got the book that I'm gifting to someone in the first bookshop, and it is Elizabeth von Arnim, Elizabeth and Her German Garden. So I think this is Elizabeth's first novel. I'm excited to read this, and this video is going to be very, very long. So I'll just take you along with me for the afternoon while I do some sustainable bits and bobs and put all my tea away. I'm just filming on my front camera because it's easy. So I just picked some lettuce and I thought I filmed it, but obviously not. I'm sorry, the picture quality is awful. So I'm just going to put this in my bun. So I just made this. It's called a, what's it called? Like a sour bread. So it's made with vinegar and bicarb instead of yeast, so you don't need to wait for it to rise and stuff. So yeah, that's what I made. I like making these because they literally take like 15 minutes to bake and it's only a few ingredients. I can make a whole video on the things that I bake myself, like breads and flatbreads, if you would like to see that. But I thought I would show you all my, oh, there's a lot of salad. So I just put my salad in my bun, and then I have some homemade chips. I've never understood why people buy oven chips. It's just potato, oil, mixed herbs, salt, pepper. And then I've got some oven baked aubergine and pepper. And then I have some homemade chutney. I didn't make it, my partner's mum made it. And it's delicious. I've almost finished it, I'm so sad. And then I've got some pickled red cabbage that I made myself. I literally made like 2 huge jars when cabbage was in season. And I'm just like slowly making my way through them to try and make them last as long as I can. I did the same with wild garlic pesto. I froze loads of jars of wild garlic pesto. But everyone loved my pesto so much that like I don't have any left. And it's only just gone out of season, so oh well. Carrot top pesto it is.
Yeah, it's whether you're kind of like willing to invest in things like that. Which, like, personally I am, but like a lot of people like with them. But generally they have.
You won't believe it, but I actually do have a tripod, I just don't like using it. So I'm home from my package free shop. Show you what I got. So I'm lucky enough to be able to get berries in my package free shop. So I got some blueberries and some strawberries, and I'm gonna make some jam. And I'll show you that. I have made a whole video, so I won't give any instructions on how to make the jam, but we've run out and my partner uses it for breakfast. And then in the package free shop I go to, I think I've also talked about this before, they do reduced veggies. So this is 50p. Just celery, and thought I would treat myself to a celery. And then I got some couscous, some red lentils, brown lentils, and some more chickpeas. We've been out of chickpeas for a while and we get through a lot. This is a lot. I wouldn't buy any more than this, just because if you keep them in your cupboard for too long, like when I say too long I mean like 6 months, a year, maybe 2 years, you have to cook them for really long rather than just popping them in the Instant Pot for like 40 minutes or on the hob for however long we're soaking them. They just take longer, and then you get all hard bits in your hummus, and they can even go off and be a bit grim. I've had off chickpeas before because family members had like dried chickpeas in their cupboard they never used, and they were like, oh, Eva, she'll use them, and they've been there for so long that by the time I've cooked them they've gone off, and you don't know until you've cooked them. So just bear that in mind. In terms of spices, I've got some coriander. This is cayenne pepper, ginger, and mild curry powder. So yeah, and then I also have been struggling a bit with my hair. So I have like greasy hair, but I get like a dry scalp. I swim in chlorinated water, but I have a hat on. But no matter what kind of method I use, I still get water in my hat, and I think that's one of the problems I've been having recently with my hair. I've been using the same shampoo bar for about a year now, but I decided to try a different one. So this is the shampoo and this is the conditioner, and it's for greasy hair. I haven't used liquid shampoo or unnatural shampoo for about 5 years, so that's not an option for me, so please don't suggest that. I can get refills there, but it just doesn't agree with me. Like, I have to wash my hair like every day if I do that, whereas with these or just shampoo bars in general, I can only wash it a couple times a week. So that's fine as long as it's like after I've swum or like after I run. So yeah, I'm gonna try these. This is a shampoo, this is a conditioner. I'll let you know how it goes. It'll be like updated in the future, but yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. They smell really good. These are for greasy hair, like I said, so and they're locally made, so that's exciting to try something new. So yes, let's put all this stuff away now.